What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. This is episode 427, and a special shout out to everybody who continuously supports the show. Definitely make sure to click the link in the description box if you would like to connect with me on a coaching level, connect with me also in any other ways, social media, etc. To just get the help, get the strategies, get the support, and to be able to elevate yourself, to continue to evolve, to continue to grow, and to continue to work through some of the issues and the barriers that separate you from the outcomes that you're looking for. Some of us are looking for or work, ready to manifest the one, the soulmate, um, the higher energetic equal, so to speak. And so for those people, I would ask, are you acting in alignment with your soulmate? Are you aligned with your future soulmate? And so tonight I want to talk about just how to go about creating that sense of alignment, because I would argue that a lot of us act in ways that are incongruent with the outcomes we want. We act in ways that are a lot of times opposite of achieving the goal or manifesting that particular person that we want. We don't act as if it's a reality. We act as if it's a non-reality or a fantasy or a random circumstance a lot of times. And I think that, we definitely want to get back into the control seat, and in the driver's seat when it comes down to what type of energy and behaviors and thoughts and perspectives we are transmitting in this energy field. So, first, shout out to everybody who's watching. Wilmer Black, I see you in here. What's up? What's up? Yeah, everybody come through. So, um, are you in alignment with your future soulmate? Now, for one, number one, if we're talking God, the universe, fear and God don't occupy the same space. So if you are seeking to connect and resonate with what you deem as your soulmate, there's certain actions you can't perform, especially in a cyclical fashion, because of the fact that you will be acting in opposition of that outcome. Natasha, what's up? Good to see you in here. So we don't want to act in opposition of our own goals. We want to act in a way that flows and connects us to what we want to manifest, who we want to manifest, and who we want to become. So one way to act in alignment with a certain outcome is to prepare the space. There's been several times when I wanted to upgrade my house, when I wanted to upgrade apartments, when I wanted to move, when I was, would fantasize about a certain space I wanted to be in, a certain type of atmosphere, a certain type of place, environment. I would literally pack my stuff up before I had any but at least written out or had any, but sometimes before I had really that many leads, honestly. Like I would just immediately start to, number one, pack my shit up as if I was already moving. In addition, I would claim that outcome and exist energetically and emotionally as if that outcome was already guaranteed and already in play. Um, Ignoring and sometimes utilizing any signs of disruption. So there's been times where on the road to getting to this place or this destination or this location or whatever, there was some bumps in the road, some blockages, some failings to get certain places that might have looked like that was it, or looked like that was the right one, or whatever whatever the part of the journey is. So you take that in stride, because the old structures have to fall apart to form something that you are asking for that's new and different from your current life. So to act or to think in a way erroneously that we can manifest something new, something beautiful and different, without shattering some of the old structures that were in place. Some people say you can't make an omelet without cracking some eggs. There's all kind of analogies for that. So there has to be some things in the interim that are shaken up, and sometimes on the surface seemingly blocking the blessing, but we have to have sight beyond sight to know that when we got it, we got it. All we have to do is get into position to allow it and to create that space, that claiming and that space, and our energy and our behaviors in conjunction with the outcome. A lot of us feel like, well, outcomes happen to us. Soulmates find their way to people, or you get chosen by randomly people, and then one of them might be it. Lottery, casino talk, odds, stats. No. As beautiful as this universe and nature and the conjunction from all living things, you mean to tell me that there's order in the most amazing and glorious creations that we get to witness, but when it comes down to the soulmate, the right person for you, that's just roll of the dice. Has nothing to do with anything that we do. It's just a matter of them popping up or not popping up. Luck of the draw. Maybe, or maybe we feel like we can move from one place to another and increase odds and things like that. I'm not one to subscribe to that type of theory. I believe that what we want, we have to become. That's why I always say becoming the one so the one can find you. It's in my book, it's everywhere, because that's truly what I believe. It's not about chasing the one down. It's not about isolating certain character traits and then dating separate people in conjunction, or trying to amalgamate, or like Power Rangers, or some kind of just putting all different types of pieces together, and it's a lot of work, and there's a lot of concern. There's a lot of undue concern about this process, because again, you claim it, you create your standards, you create your vision, you claim it, and you prepare the space. What does prepare the space mean? Because I talked about moving earlier. That's an example. But how do you prepare this space? Well, if you're looking for how to prepare this space, you're on the right damn channel. Because 426 episodes prior, this is the very concentrated area that I've been focusing on. And it really starts with the awareness part of it first. Determining what part did I play in connecting with the wrong people. If I'm looking for the right person, the right destination, how did I get lost in the first place? What part did I play? And once you can figure out those elements, get an idea, have some accountability for it, right? Be able to really become a scientist and analyze, why did all of these people look the same? Why did all these people have similar? What was going on? And knowing that who we've dated is a reflection of us in some sort of way. Otherwise, they would dissipate date one, date three. There would just be no connection whatsoever. There's something that resonated. There's certain elements that need to be addressed. There's certain mindsets that need to be addressed. Taglines, storylines, core beliefs that need to be addressed and henceforth shifted, balanced out. And at the root, which is where I always go, at the root is fear. And fear and God don't occupy the same space, like I said in the beginning. So when fear is not only suppressed but neutralized, you can be at a point where you see it. Not only you think about it or have thought desire, but you get to a space where your emotions and your thoughts align. And that is the power you're looking for. That's the power of manifestation, right? And it entails a lot of things. There's the mental health aspect of it. The residual effects of past relationships, childhood traumas, things like that. There's the metaphysical aspect, as far as just tuning your energy properly, and that connects with thought. Those are inseparable. So all of this, it's a project. So let's become the project and not date the projects, because there's enough work right here. And when I say work, I don't want to make it sound like it's construction or anything like that, but in essence, in an intangible way, it is. It's building or rebuilding the internal structure that's going to be the foundation and catalyst for everything that you want, and all the doors opening up for you. But dating people below your standards is not acting in alignment with your future soulmate. Getting placeholders and people for the meantime is not acting in alignment with your future soulmate. Putting ourselves in a space where we are in denial about our part in past relationships and poor choosing habits is not acting in alignment with our future soulmate. Are we acting in ways that are congruent with how we would act if we knew without a doubt that what we claimed was on the way? And is there a way to energetically call into play what we are looking for and what we're interested in manifesting? And these are the ways to do so. And there's ways of doing this, because again, a lot of us have internal opposition. So we might think it, yeah, but then the feelings are opposite, right? Or we may, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced just self-doubt sometimes, where on paper, or you may be qualified for something, or you may have experience or something in a certain area, but then something's coming up and you just feel like you're just not even qualified or equipped to even handle it, or you doubt that something's going to work in your favor. You doubt that you're going to be blessed with anything, or something is going to happen, or you always, you say you want better, you say you want a better life, but then you always brace for impact because you expect things to go wrong. You expect the floor to be yanked out. You expect calamity. You expect a certain type of dating partner or whatever that's not up to your standards, and you try to justify it by virtue of stats and media and other people's opinions and everything like that, and you try to corroborate and put a whole bunch of like almost like a package together to just so that you feel comforted almost in the fact that the chances or the odds of you getting what you want are really low. That's low vibration thought processes. So again, are you acting in alignment, or are you acting and thinking opposite of what you want and still expecting it? Some of us still expect somehow to receive the thing that we are thinking or feeling against, and that our behavior is working against. And so I would also encourage you guys to really get used to focusing on mood space, making sure that you are in the best mood and feeling spaces possible. And that entails just very much a very high focus on everything you have access to, everything you have available, the love you have around you already, the companionship you have around you, finances you have around you, the accomplishments you have completed, the accolades you do have, the credentials you do have, the purpose you do have identified. In this space, you raise your energy, and we're talking metaphysics, but you're able to raise your energy to a certain level, and energy attracts energy, as we know. So we don't want to be in a space where we're wanting healed people but attracting broken people, because we're keeping ourselves in vibration and aligned with the broken tier, and all the subsequent emotions that are living in that broken tier. You know what I'm saying? So again, just something to think about, and be sure, to if you do have questions on this, or just need some additional strategies, definitely make sure you guys connect with me. Schedule a free Zoom consult. Just click the link in the description box. We can break some of this down and just see where the barriers actually are, because there's an art to this. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit here and throw it at you like it's something that's easy, but it's worth working towards. Consistency is important, and start with the small stuff. You know, because I think a lot of times the bigger the thing that we want to manifest, the more important, the higher the stakes, the more the resistance comes into play, because we're kind of scared of it. Maybe we haven't even seen it before. Let's focus on that. If we're talking about soulmates, how many soulmates you got around you? It's just far as friends and people that are married, and like, how many examples do you have of that around? It can be a situation where you're literally breaking new ground, but you do want to see evidence that better energy does yield better results. And that's comes with being able to start small. And I would argue that a lot of you guys have manifested some things, probably a plethora of things that you really take for granted now, but were once ideas, were once thoughts, were once on your vision board. Are you driving something that was on your vision board? Are you living somewhere that was on your vision board? Environmentally, job wise, are you actively doing things that you only saw other people do a matter of years or months ago? Are you in the game? So we know it works, and it's just about kind of easing our way into a space, and enjoying the journey as well. Enjoying the journey along the way is incredibly important. We don't want to create a dynamic where it's soulmate or die, and we feel like the interim we're not living really, or we're on this countdown, or we're like on this stopwatch type of stop clock type of mentality. We never want to get in that space. We want to enjoy every second. And I would definitely say that there's enough around you to take note of and to take to have gratitude for, you know. So uh, you guys have a great night. Hopefully this resonated with where some of you guys may be. Everything is on the other side of fear. So when we start to do that work to really move in a fearless way, we create new milestones within us and new levels of confidence. So keep up the good progress, stay positive, and you guys be blessed. See you guys tomorrow night.